recording?
Yeah.
Everything's on?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
No.
Why are you so taller than me?
Make me so anxious. That's recording. That's recording.
Okay.
That's
good.
recording. So much anxiety when there's nobody back there to watch the thing.
Normally when I do these sit-down interviews, I've got a whole production team that does it.
I am the production team.
Okay, ready?
What's your funny joke?
We do the joke before anything else? We don't even like say hi or nothing or welcome, you know, like everybody else does? Welcome back everybody to our
They
YouTube
don't want
channel.
those.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody does those.
What is in a ghost's nose?
Boogers. That was so easy.
Well, you ruined my joke. All right, on with the video. I guess next time I'm gonna have to think of a joke that is above your head. Right now you're above my head. That's too low. This is why we can't ever get anything done. It takes us weeks to make a video.
We? Awfully French in the video making department.
All right, so she ruined my joke. Oh well, we're gonna use it anyway because you know that's how we roll over here. So I'm gonna have to think of one next week she can't guess. All right, so why are we in the shop sitting on stools talking to the camera instead of doing something cool?
Because we don't have a video right now.
Why not? We've had 2 weeks.
So our last video was picking up the transmission from McDougal and converter. So those are both mounted in caddy jack.
Yes.
And we got the whole fuel tech set up in on Friday, I believe.
Yeah, we've been waiting. Yeah, we've been waiting on the fuel tech stuff. Not that we were waiting on them. It was just we were trying to make decisions on what we could put in the car to where, even though it's going to be carbureted for now, if we did want to switch it out later to fuel injected, then we wouldn't have to completely redo the car, rewire it. So.
And we're trying to be logical with our money. So.
Right.
To have something in my car that could be a spare for yours is
That's
the
the
most
other
logical thing for us to do.
And it took us a little while to come up with that. You know, we had to think about it pretty good. As much as everybody likes to say that, you know, we got all these sponsors and everybody gives us everything for free, that's not the case. Like I've always said, if you make a good product, you don't have to give it away. And Fuel Tech is the best. So we finally got all of our stuff in line, what we wanted to do, what we wanted to put in it. We very carefully went over the whole order and we got it in. We finally got it in, but we haven't had time to install it in the car, and we didn't feel like doing the unboxing video, you know, like it's
It's just wires and
it's just, you know, it's just
not anything super fun to look at.
You know, and some people it's weird because everything you say you have to think about, like shitting on somebody else. Like somebody could have done an unboxing video, and so we don't want people to be like, because everything we say, somebody's like, ooh, he's throwing shade at this guy or whatever. And that's not the case. We're just saying, like, you know.
Just for us, we want to give more than opening a box of wiring, you know.
Yeah, not that whoever else may have done that. But so anyway, we're going to start the plumbing and the wiring project on her car right away. And we've actually kind of already started it. But
what's up with your car?
Yeah, so my car, we've been switching over from
Rocky 4 to Rocky 3.
Yes. Sorry, it sounded like somebody was driving through the building. We've been switching over from Rocky 4 to Rocky 3. Rocky 4 is wore out, so we're going to pull it out of the car. We got Rocky 3. We showed you that in a video a couple videos ago. We're getting that installed. We're doing the video on that. We have that, you know, halfway done or whatever and filmed. It's just we're waiting on finishing that up to be able to give you that video. And so instead of rushing it or giving you some halfway done video, we decided that this week, since the cars aren't running, so yet. They're very close though.
They're both very close.
They're both very close. So, but we just feel like we're boring you guys to death with nothing but shop stuff and driving around picking up parts and stuff. But that's our life, you know. That's the stuff that most people don't get to see, and we enjoy showing you that stuff. But sometimes it just feels monotonous. So the next best thing to going and racing our cars that we have now would be showing you some cool stuff that you may not have seen before. So with that said, Jackie has found a way, now that she's learned all the editing, she's learning the editing, she's figuring it all out. She's found a way to put together some clips from a test session that we had a few months ago when we were filming the 405 show, and she's going to give that to you in a YouTube video. How does that work anyway?
What do you mean, how does it work?
Well, because like we film everything we do anyway. Like even if the TV show isn't here, we still film it. You know, if we go testing, we film it. So we film every test hit. You know, we film as much as we can, just if nothing else, so that we can go back and look at it and see what we did wrong or how can we be more efficient on the next time. So, but we had this footage from testing, and I would just hit play and let you see the footage from front to back. But you know, when it comes to a test session, there's a lot of parts that aren't very cool. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of parts where you're just cooling the car down or getting it ready, or every car that comes down the street, you're turning all the lights off and you're freaking out because it may be the cops. But Jackie has taken a test session and took 2 hours of footage from this test session and condensed it down into a YouTube video, which is pretty freaking cool. I've seen some of it.
And it's definitely not up to par with our past couple videos, but we filmed this a couple months ago before we started doing videos like this, and most of it is filmed on GoPros, and we were all working on the car because there's not a bunch of us. So the GoPro sometimes is far away, sometimes it's close up, sometimes it doesn't move. And then there's some videos. I video every race with my phone, so I added those in too. But it was us and Jeff.
Yeah, our good buddy Jeff Lutz went with us. We were going out of town for the 405 show. We can't say too much about it, but you know, some of it's been leaked here and there. But we were going out of town for the 405 show, and we haven't got to do that in a while. So we were very, very serious about making sure that we did it right. And we had heard where we were going, the possibility that we were going to be racing on blacktop was there. So to be honest, you know, I like to say, oh, my car's on go mode anytime, anywhere, whatever, but we haven't been on blacktop in, you know, a while. So I was a little nervous about just going up there and unloading it and ripping it on blacktop without even making a hit on it, because the last couple of years, all we've done is concrete and no prep kings and stuff. So we didn't know what would happen. So we decided to go out and make a couple hits on blacktop here in Oklahoma City before we went out of town. And Jeff was getting his car ready to do the same thing, and he is always down to go out on the street and make a hit somewhere. I mean, Jeff will go out on the street and make a hit even if you're not testing for something, just to have something to do. So he'll work all day on building cars or whatever, and then film all night on Street Outlaws. But then if there's an extra hour in there to go make a hit, he'll go make a hit. So Jeff really wanted to go with us, and so you'll get to see my car on blacktop, which we haven't seen in a while, and then you'll get to see Jeff's car on blacktop, which I don't know if it's ever even been on blacktop. So it's pretty cool, but like she said, the audio sucks and the lighting sucks, and but remember, it is an illegal test hit on the street in Mexico somewhere. I'm sure even in Mexico it's still illegal to street race. So, but it was, you know, there wasn't enough time. You don't have time
no mics,
to set
there's
up.
no big lights. Like,
Yeah.
it's very real though. You know, like that's exactly how it is when we go out. Is it's super dark.
Yeah.
And we can't see anything, and we can't ever hear each other. So it's.
And you don't have time to help each other, you know, when there's two cars. So, you know, you have to set it up to where, because we try to be as smart about it as we can. So you set it up to where you're not sitting at the spot. You're not sitting on the road. You're going to make a hit. You're sitting, you know, a little ways away, and you're getting everything ready there. And then we drive the cars over to the spot. And the deal is, when it comes to legal street racing, so even when you're just testing, it's still illegal. Still, it's illegal to put these, let's be honest, it's illegal to do anything with these cars on the street. So
Yeah, once you unload it, it's illegal.
yeah. So, and a lot of the times what we've learned in the past is, you know, say you got 2 cars there at one time. Well, if one car makes a hit, the noise from that car travels. And so if someone does hear it or see you, or somebody's driving down the road when you're making a hit, you can't really stop. Like if they're driving by, you just let them drive by, and when they get, you know, well out of sight and they're not in any danger of being in the road, then you go ahead and make the hit. But you don't shut the car off. You don't, you know, redo everything and go back to the trailer. You just stick it out. So the time it takes for that to happen, if somebody hears you or sees you and calls the cops, then by the time the cops get there, if I was to make a hit and then go back to the trailer and get everything ready to go help Jeff, then there was a good chance that the cop would show up right at the same time as Jeff's making his hit. So, you know, we always like to make hits boom, boom, because the chances of someone showing up in the 3 or 4 minutes that you're out there doing it is rare. So the best chance we got is to make 2 hits back to back. So I wasn't able to help Jeff with his hit. I wasn't able to be there for it. So the way we do it is we roll out to the spot, which is, you know, a little ways away. We're in line, you know. I pull up, bam, bam, burn out and go. And then I stop at the end of the road. And while I'm packing the chutes,
And you get out of the way.
Not packing them, putting the chutes in the car, because I don't pack chutes. But when I'm putting the chutes in the car, then I'm basically doing security for Jeff. So I have my phone, and I'm standing there, and I'm listening to what's going on down there. And if a car is coming this way, you know, then I'll call her and let her know, hey, don't let Jeff go down the road. Or if it's a cop, then, you know, hopefully he'll pull in to see what I'm doing, and then Jeff can get back to his trailer before anybody gets in trouble. So it was kind of hectic and crazy, and the lighting sucks and the sound sucks, and we'll keep making excuses, but still yet it's something that nobody hardly ever gets to see, which is us making real hits on the street. And so if you like this stuff, and if it turns out to where people want to see more of it, we have plenty of it, and, you know, we'll keep putting stuff together. And we're going to go to 1-week videos very soon, and it might be something where we do it every other. So 1 week it'll be, you know, some sort of raw, you know, dark testing stuff, and then the next one will be, you know, a lit up shot in the garage where we're working on the cars or getting them ready or whatever. And then hopefully very soon we'll be taking the cars out and making hits and shaking them down, and then that's when the magic happens.
That's just the reality of what this is in our real lives. Is it's in the middle of the night, in the dark. That's what it is, you know. So
yeah, and you leave the shop, and, you know, we kind of have a rule that we leave the shop with everything we got, and we're not coming home till the car makes a good lick, you know. So, and if Jeff's part of that with us, then we're not going home till Jeff makes a good lick either, you know. So if my car makes a good lick and Jeff's struggling, then we're gonna put my car up and work on his. If his car makes a good lick and I'm struggling, trust me, he'd do the same for me. So, you know, but if you guys like this stuff, we'll put more of it in here and we'll do some more with it. But we like to give you, we're super competitive too. So if we're gonna do anything, we wanna do it, you know, do it. So we like to give you good quality stuff. We're trying to get better at it. We're trying to get more equipment rounded up, and we like to give you the lit up, you know, shots with the microphones, all the good audio, and we kind of have, you know, a plan of what we're gonna shoot. But, you know, when it comes to testing stuff, it's just, you get what you get and it's organic. But the cool thing is, I promise you, nobody's seen any of this, you know. It's first time anybody will ever see it, so.
And it's like, it's not a spoiler at all because it doesn't have any results of the show, but it's like a sneak peek, you know.
Yeah, it's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's definitely behind the scenes of Street Outlaws. You know, it's not, you know, it's no spoiler stuff. We're not just taking something that would be on the show and showing it to you early, and we're not, you know, we're not ruining any part of the show. But, you know, there's times when, and trust me, the film crews and the production company and stuff, they would love to come do this stuff with us, and they try so hard to come do this stuff with us and give you that stuff because you want to see it, and everybody knows you want to see it. But, you know, a lot of the times the reality of what we do is that it's outlaw shit, and a lot of the times it just doesn't make sense for the production company to be a part of it, especially when we're you know, as big as everything is right now, there's so much for everybody to lose. So one mistake and we all lose everything. So, you know, so don't think that, you know, I know what's going to happen. Everybody's going to say, oh man, this is the stuff they should put on the show. And, you know, this is the stuff we want to see or whatever. But, you know, there's going to be half of you that say that, and then there's going to be half of you that say, the audio sucks and the lighting sucks. You can't see nothing. Was that filmed on a potato? You know, and we get it, trust me. But
that's how I felt also editing it. You know, like I know the audio sucks, but if you can look past that and see the passion and the humor and the just everything that's beyond the shitty audio. You know,
and you get to see how much each thing is important and stuff. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna quit, you know, making excuses for what it is, but you know what I mean, just kind of give the production company some slack on why they don't film this stuff or why it's not on the show, because it's definitely not their choice to leave it out, and they don't think that, oh, that's not good enough, because trust me, they ask for this stuff from us every day. I mean, they want this kind of stuff all the time. So check it out. Hopefully you like it. If you do, let us know. If you don't, let us know. And you know, if you like this stuff, we'll give you more of it. We got plenty of it for sure. Anything else?
Nope.
You tell a joke.
I don't have any jokes. I just have bright ideas, you know? I'm full of good ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, enjoy it. Let us know what you think. And next week, hopefully, we'll be back with a update on the Crow. Hopefully, we'll have it running and, you know, or at least very close. And then Caddy Jack will be right behind it. Let us know. Anything else? No? See ya. In your hand, you know, so you can do this. And that way she knows. And then after I get done doing the burnout, you take this big piece of shit, turn it on, and then just sit it in here and go. And it'll fucking point right at the pack. Okay. Is that cool?
You want that there for the ride?
Well, no. No, because you're gonna need. I want you, because you're gonna do that to his too, right? So you can see if you need it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you don't, whatever. But yeah, as soon as I get back and you're done and I'm straight, you know, just fucking toss it
Maybe like check the other
like that for the. You know what I mean? Toss it like that for the video. Okay.
You good? Sorry, I thought you were gonna put it there for ride.
It's right there.
No, that'd be gangster. Hey, I wish I had my big fucking running lights on the wing.
Yeah. That's not bad.
You need this? And then the big lights on here. He's gonna take this. He's gonna take this. And he's gonna put it here, like that, and that way he can see the tires from here. He's backing you up, and then before I run, when he goes to check with the bar, he'll pull that off. Okay. All right. And that's gonna be right there. Anything else?
What's that? Two by, oh,
I'm good.
yeah.
Two or three. You got VHD?
Huh?
You got VHD or not? Okay. Now it's on. I think it's on now. I think we're good. Well, let me get this fucking thing over here.
Are you going first or is Jeff going first?
What?
Are you going first or is Jeff going first?
Are you gonna check the tires up there?
I checked them once, I'll check them real quick. Where's your jacket?
Huh?
Where's your jacket?
setup when you're the racer, the tester, and nobody else is out here, so I gotta drive down here after I make a hit and be Jeff's security. Love it. Oh, there he goes. I hear him. Oh, hey, there's a GoPro right there. Shit. I don't need to be videoing all this. We got GoPros. We got professionals. All right, Mr. Pontiac. That's how you go right down.
We were flustered because he did his burnout and the long bar fell out of yours. It stayed in yours, and he did the burnout and it fell out. And I was trying to grab it before he ran it over, and then it went like right in between his car because I couldn't grab it. And he was like, you could tell he was really flustered.
Dude. On a filthy ass fucking road. Dude, it was front wheels were up in the air out there. Like it didn't pull, you know, it didn't leave super hard, but it got out there, it was fucking rolling. Front wheels came up and shit. I mean, I had to throw the shit. Fucking traction set it on 480 or something. Dude, I did all that shit for second gear and I flew on left and first gear. Totally forgot.
Shit smells good.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's one of the coolest things Jackie's ever done for me.
Yeah?
Bought me a drum of it.
The
Fucking-
coolest thing she's ever done for you.
No, I said
He's
one
so
of.
fucking dumb.
One
I
of them.
said one.
That's on the top five,
Hey,
you know.
hey,
Fuck
she,
the wireless
Top,
tails. They're on
top
that.
5 brake clean.
she
Yeah.
bitched about how much brake clean we went through in the shop all the time,
When it was King ours.
and I was like, "What do you want me to do?" You know. So we were on rations, man. Like we couldn't use brake clean. We were fucking rationing brake clean. I was like, he's like, "Hey, do you have any more brake clean?" I was like, "How much did you use today, dog?" I was like,
Oh.
"You know what I mean?"
You use your one
What about
can
that?
limit for the
Man, one
day.
can of pee. It's solid. It's solid. I really like it. And, huh? Yeah, she got me all kinds of shit. Then
Well, you
she
have-
gave me those two
it's
cans.
like a-
I said, now, dude, fucking, use as much brake clean as you fucking want. Sometimes you pour it out just for the fuck of it.
Just because you can.
Yeah. What happened with yours?
Jeffrey just had it down too low.
I got it.
Oh, way
Well,
too
yeah.
low.
Obviously,
He was nervous.
obviously we both missed it, but I got lucky because I turned it down too much. But then I was like, oh man, it's second gear, so like I shouldn't turn it down as much as I normally would because I'm leaving in second. You know what I mean? So I took a couple of the timing clocks from Nebraska, make a catch days when it was stuck.
Yep.
And I turned it down back on all the same shit we did in Nebraska. And yep. And I was like, look, it's gonna take me all that time out. I'm not gonna take as much of it. And I was like, and it fucking went, but it slow. And then all of a sudden when it took off, it was like, it picked the wheel. I was like, oh, fucking A, yeah. I mean, it was going. I mean, I was happy. But for now, I think it would have, if I would have left in second, it would have done what yours did.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Oh, it drove, it, you know, rear steer, it fucking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Most cars just have to go fast, Jeff.
Yeah.
Or at least have wheel speed.
Some.
If they have
I
wheel
had.
speed, they still go straight.
I let the button go, nobody was home.
And your piece of shit fucking flashlight that probably got $300 from Snap-on died.
Yeah, I ran it over.
Well, not that one.
Oh, wrong one?
So, I let out early.
Yep.
You gotta be goddamn He-Man to get those things on. How the fuck do you do that every time?
See the guns on here?
Okay, this thing ain't working. Hey. You're expecting a lot out of me.
He can't
What'd she
pick.
say?
He can't pick her.
I fucking can't.
Hey, when you race, call me.
I will.
I'll have
You're not Yeah. God damn, it's dude, it really is, Jeff.
It is. That motherfucker. Oh, right there.
Dude, it's way up, yeah, because of the wheelie bars are 7.5.
That was fucking cool.
That was fucking cool.
That was really fucking cool. Damn.
All right.
That's cool.
Let's fucking, this thing's going
Hey,
down, right?
if I get mine cooled down before you,
Yes.
you put your draggy in mine,
Of course.
and I'll
Yeah.
put your phone in my pocket.
I'm good tonight.
Oh, you are?
I'm good. I'm good for right now, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, we need to make yours go.
Yep.
Fucking
Yeah, let's make another one of yours, and then if yours
We'll
goes
see what
good, then
we'll
we'll do
see
another.
what
Okay.
happens with this. We gotta get him to go now. I've got something I can work off of that. You know what I mean? I can work off of it.
Dude, that thing's carrying a
Okay,
fucking
I'm gonna
wheel.
come down there and look at this.
Check
Oh
the
yeah,
video.
no, I watched it.
Dude, it's fucking fast.
It's not.
I want it after.
Yeah, he said it.
That's better than
Really? It's good already?
Oh,
Hey.
no, it's way
Good.
stickier.
Like, there
So
was
I just
smoke
put all
in
the
it.
timing back in here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
left the boost
Yeah,
down
I'm
low,
fixing to
and
do the
put
same
timing
because
back in.
I left him first, so I'm like, I'm just gonna put the time back in, put the fucking shifts in there.
Yeah.
That motherfucker
I'm
was
gonna
getting
put
it,
the
dude.
wheel bars back
I
down
had
to
no
where they
idea.
should be.
Yeah, so we
Yeah, I
love-
want to get. I
Yeah,
want to
hey,
get
my
it.
wheelie bars are up way too high to go that fast. No wonder.
You still need to carry the wheel.
You told me. No, hey.
I was right behind you.
Dude, in
Yeah,
Nebraska,
shut
on concrete, it wouldn't
you
pick
see
the fucking
daylight
wheels
in
up like
front
that.
tire.
Really? Yeah.
It's out there.
Oh, that's improved there too.
Yeah. It picks them up right off like.
Look, right there. It's up.
Yeah.
God damn.
Dude.
Back to the old days.
Hey, right off the first fucking lick, man. I can still read a road gun.
That was fucking awesome.
This is our first visitor of the night. Yeah, hey, act cool, everybody. Act cool.
How you doing?
Howdy.
He's got a job.
Yeah, that guy's got a
away.
job. That must suck to have a job.
Wow, that shirt design is so nice. Whoever came up with that is a freaking genius. Did you?
Good. I did the artwork and everything.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm
It's
just kidding.
so nice.
I just wear the shirts. I don't have anything to do with